Cow, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
And it's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, folks.
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan in the building.
Yeah.
And we have Mr. Steven Singing Sr. back in the building.
Clap back.
He
Clap
doesn't have
back.
he doesn't even have a cold anymore, so it seems like he will be
Took that advice, man.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Quit telling the
few
story.
Days later. It was a
Boy,
few days
quit
later.
telling the story.
It was a
Quit
few.
telling
It was a
them
few. It was a
stories.
little later. A little later than that, but you know, prescription's still good for 90 days.
As it should be.
Okay.
As it should be. Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio, man.
What
Every
it is.
Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Please follow Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook, man, where we got the hottest Facebook sports page on the planet, man. This is something that the people have given us this crown. This isn't self. We didn't give it to ourselves.
It's not a made up
No, we did.
type of thing, man. Just over the years, so much love, man, from the people, man, over this last, almost decade, man, that we've been doing this show. And even though you get the love, there's still people that have been following you, that have been around for at least half that time, that still don't know that you have a show. So we're here. If you're on the live feed, share the video and tag some folks that you know for sure don't know we have a show.
Yeah.
Tag them.
Please do.
Let them know.
They ain't doing nothing
Let
else.
them know. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
Well, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, man, for people not to know that Let the Ball Bounce is here, man. And then we're here to stay, man. We're taking over the 4-letter network, man. And if you're not listening to Let the Ball Bounce and you're constantly in front of the TV watching the 4-letter network, you're not actually getting the real sports fix.
and you complaining about that's why I don't watch it. Well,
You whack.
you
Whack.
And the four-letter network really has some whack sports talk show hosts
Yeah.
and guests.
Yeah. Big ups to
Whack.
Speak Low, man, my brother, for creating this dope beat right here, man. And all you MCs and inspiring beat makers out there, we appreciate you. We love you guys, man. Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
man, it's Thomas.
Bill Blockham
Yeah.
Logan, Mr. Steven Singing Sr., man.
Make you want to whop.
Yeah. and that's my beat right there, man. Look, follow Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Come on, man. We heavy active. We was on Twitter before we was on Facebook.
Truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's the truth. And I told Goose, I said, look, man, I need you to create the Let the Ball Bounce page on Facebook, man. And he went and made it happen, man. And we are 3,000 plus strong and growing.
About 3,600.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
Let the Ball Bounce on IG, man. Follow us on IG, man. Shoot us in the DM, man. Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show. And Tara's dad will be a sponsor of the
pretty
show.
dope,
So I just sent her a little bit of pricing for sponsorships. And so if you do choose that package that I sent you, we'll be able to get your dad's logo on the actual live joint anytime that Let the Ball Bounce is up. That's twice a week, hour and a half, maybe 2
But now-
hours sometime. And then we'll get your commercial in on the actual show, and we'll constantly give you plugs. And so that's helping your business. And if you have a business out there that you want to get up and running, or you want to just, get more advertisement, it takes money to make money. And
Yeah,
so
sure
why not put your business on the hottest sports talk show in the land?
Yeah.
Get more plugs than LeBron.
Sound good to me.
Yeah, man. So we appreciate you guys, man. We love you guys for always tuning in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, whether it be on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. or Saturdays at 2 p.m., man. So we got a lot of sports to talk to you guys about. But before we go there, I gave Quan his first sweet potato pie today.
Oh, boy.
And I kind of want to see him, his reaction.
Quan, are you,
I wouldn't say it's my first.
You haven't. Oh, okay. You
No,
haven't
we
started.
no, I didn't want to.
Okay.
First thing Bill said before he said hi was, "You got a knife, right?"
You got a knife? Give me a wedge.
a wedge.
Let me get an old slice of that thing.
You're a wedge,
That's
man.
Get a
funny.
wedge of that.
Yeah.
One
man.
time.
Come on, man.
Hey, man. Look,
Come on, man.
when them sweet potato pies, come out, man. Back in the day when Mom used to bake them up. I mean, I used to want to take a spoon and start eating from the middle of that thing.
Because
Boy.
they came out before the food
Ooh.
Yes.
did. They got done before. That was the problem. They
That's
got
the
done
issue.
before. That's the issue. I'm like,
You
what?
can't bring them out for the
No.
food.
Another hour for the turkey?
No.
What? Shh, man, look here. Where that pie at?
Man,
It's
you
cool
tripping.
too?
Oh,
It done cooled off?
Oh,
man, look
man.
here, man.
You guys put Cool Whip on your
Not a chance.
No, not a shot in hell.
Not a chance.
Negative.
That's the same.
A little dollop?
Hell no.
A little dollop?
Negative.
That's the same as putting sugar on your grits. Get out of here.
Well, no, it's
Hold
not.
on, hold on.
No, it's not.
Right.
Capital.
No,
Right.
that's not
Worse,
the
this
same.
is
Hold on.
trash.
No, that's not the same.
That's trash.
Not the same.
We got to talk about that for a
Sugar on
second.
grits
we
is
need to
trash.
discuss this.
Trash.
Y'all tripping.
Okay, so we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around. You put sugar on your grits?
No.
You put sugar on your grits? Obviously, no.
Nope.
What about you, Quan?
Yes,
Yes.
and butter.
I
Yes.
do too.
What?
And I
Sugar
throw
and
eggs in
butter.
my joint too.
Yes.
Nah, I put an
and
egg
the
in it.
sausage.
With sugar?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Boy.
No, if I don't put sugar in my grits, I'll throw the egg and the sausage in.
Right.
Got him.
You got to.
I need some
Eggs.
type of
Eggs in the grits, a little cheese,
Okay.
butter.
Okay.
do the cheese.
Nope.
and I'm good.
Okay.
Nope. Salt, pepper, butter. That's
I
it.
wonder what Felicia Fi is putting in her Krabby Patties.
Oh, God.
Well, we know some L's going in there.
L's is in there.
Okay, so let's think of anything
L's.
L that she could put in her Krabby Patties. Lice,
Lemon.
Oh.
Love our ball.
Lint.
lint,
Lint.
a loogie,
Whoa.
hapoom,
Logan.
Noggin.
Noggin. Noggin. A noggin.
Heck, noggin.
Wow.
So
Wow.
so it's a sin to put Cool Whip on your sweet potato pie.
Yes.
It's a sin to put sugar in your grits, is
Yep.
what I'm hearing right
Yep.
now.
Yep. Seeing. Repent.
And come on, man. Now look, if I don't put sugar in my grits, I'm putting egg, I'm putting bacon or sausage or whatever. I'm putting a little bit of salt and
something
pepper,
to flavor it.
Butter.
a little bit of
If
butter,
you
Yeah.
put
some cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, some sharp cheese though.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
put sugar in
Extra
your
sharp.
grits,
Yes.
that means you buying Jaquise albums.
No.
Come on, dog.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
It's fake.
No.
Come
It's
on, man.
fake. Just as fake as that. Come on, man.
See that? See, sugar on the grits got me to eating grits when I was little. But now I'm a man.
Now you're a man.
You're a man.
You're a grown man.
And so you
I'm
can
a
eat the
grown
grit.
man.
You
You're
can eat the
grown
grit
man.
without sugar.
Yes.
So you can eat it
So
without sugar.
I eat it with butter.
Eat like men do.
Put some eggs in there.
But what if you ain't got the eggs or the sausage or the butter?
You just
No
ain't eating
grits.
Salt and pepper.
Wow.
No grits?
No, salt and pepper.
Oh,
no
okay.
grits.
Yeah, I got to throw sugar.
I
on
can't.
mine.
I can't eat grits next to him though.
I love
I
it.
can't eat grits next to him because he just be staring at my bowl like, dude, how
Man,
much
he don't stop on the.
pepper?
He like this with the pepper, man. I'm like, how much pepper you putting on these grits? God
See,
dang.
see now.
I gotta have sugar in my
I
grits.
have to.
It's
I
so
have
good.
to, bro.
No.
I can't tell you the last time I had grits though.
I'm not.
It's been a second.
Too much carbs.
It's been a second, bro. It's probably years.
Too many carbs.
I mean, I can do now shrimp and grits. I wouldn't put sugar on the grits.
Right. If you have something to flavor it, then most likely not.
Are we old
flavor
school?
my
Wait a minute.
grits.
You have something to
I
flavor
got
it
to
with.
flavor my grits
You
with
have
butter
the salt
and butter.
the butter,
I'm
the
not.
cheese.
I'm not
you
put
put the
putting no
eggs in
salt.
there.
I throw pepper on it. I won't put no salt on it.
Just
I
a little bit.
Put
Nah,
put
put no salt on it.
butter in the boiling water with some salt, by the time I get through stirring and pulling the plate, it's ready, cracking, popping, ready to eat. Let's get
Okay, so let's think of more L's that she could put on her Krabby Patty. Latex.
Oh,
LeBron.
LeBron's.
L's.
A picture of Layla Ali.
Oh,
That's a
I put it in front of my grits.
And just eat.
That's a good.
Boy.
Vegas High Media.
I bet you Al Green don't even want to see no grits.
I bet you don't.
Al Green.
And so if you're just now tuning in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show,
me
this is what we do. We talk about sports and we talk about other things. We talk about life. We talk about real life. And this sometimes we talk about things that'll take you back to your childhood. And if you have not heard the story of Mr. Al Green, grits on his chest.
Yikes.
Al
It's
Green
back.
grits is
All
what
bad.
is
All
what my
over.
mama and them call him. Al Green grits. Al Green is a gospel singer now, and is he a pastor too?
Yeah.
He's a pastor and he's a gospel singer.
Used to be an R&B singer.
Yeah, used to be an R&B,
R&B
singer.
God.
Yeah, R&B God. Love and Happiness. Let's Stay Together.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
How can you
multiple.
mend this broken heart?
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy.
goodness.
I guess it was
Simply beautiful.
Boy, now that song right there.
Boy.
The song was at
On the
least 7
album cover
minutes.
like this
Yeah.
7-minute long song.
Yeah.
So
Simply-
Al Green, I guess, got caught having an
He don't even say the
affair.
whole thing. He say, "Simply
He got
beautiful."
caught having an affair on his wife.
Yeah.
And so he did the unthinkable sin. Him and the boo thing fell asleep. Good Lord. We falling
Don't
asleep?
fall
We falling
asleep.
asleep now?
Don't fall asleep.
No, man.
So he
It's
fell.
like Freddy Krueger,
Must have been
man.
a good session.
It's like Freddy Krueger, man.
I don't care how
fall
good the
asleep.
session is. Boy,
Don't
wake
fall
up.
asleep.
Must
Wake
have been a
up.
good session.
So Al Green and his boo thing fall asleep.
That's all I can
Side
say.
piece.
And his side piece.
Yeah.
And his wife comes in.
Done.
Was it his wife or his girlfriend?
It was at the crib?
He was at
think
the
it was
crib.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't ish where you lay.
He clocked in,
I think it was his
put in work,
girlfriend.
and
They
then
was
went to
engaged or something.
Okay, well, it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
His girlfriend at the time.
whoever she was.
Whoever she was, you don't ish
Yeah.
where you lay.
Well-
and she did, and look, she waited till when grits are more hot when they done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She waited. That means she stirred the whole pot till they got done. She stirred it in there, made them thick just about right.
Oh, my
And then
God.
just like, hey, Al.
Well, that's a waste of grits.
So what
Sure
happened
was.
was they were sleeping, and she decided
After
to
that work,
cook a pot of freshly steaming hot grits, and she poured it on his chest.
was the one with the white and red box.
He almost died though.
you sure did.
Like he almost lost his life, bro.
3rd-degree burns.
On his chest, daddy.
Yeah, 3rd-degree burns. Because he already had that taco meat on there.
Chest daddy.
He already had that taco
Chest
meat.
daddy.
Caught hold of
Hey,
that taco
Felicia
meat.
fire in on you already.
Oh.
Well,
Already
it's
in.
I actually went
Yeah.
online looking for a all blue
yes.
with just the white Patriot joint.
Yeah.
I'll get that joint.
Yeah.
And wear it for the show. And so I'm actually gonna do it. But that's what she did. She poured the grits on his chest.
Man.
Al Green almost died, and he stopped singing R&B and started. He turned his life over to God.
The
To
Holy
God.
Ghost. He caught
Look
the
at
Holy
God.
Ghost right
Look
there.
at God.
Look at God.
That's a
the-
life changing moment right there.
He caught the
sir.
Holy Ghost right there.
Mm.
What time the Patriots play Saturday? Oh, my bad.
What time the Cowboys play?
Oh,
Yikes.
my bad. Oof.
So yeah, man, that's what happened with the Al Green story. You heard it here first at Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk
You heard it
Radio.
here first.
If you ain't never heard it before, I'm pretty sure Felicia Fi don't even know who Al Green is.
Paul Ruffin said he think it was his wife. It was his actual wife.
Boy, it had to be somebody
Whoever it
significant.
was, she was mad.
Dude,
Does it ever? Let me ask you this question: does it ever get that serious?
It was his girlfriend. Her name was Mary Woodson.
Ooh.
there we go.
Just put a whole
Confirmation.
government
Mary.
name on blast.
Miss
No
Mary.
confirmation right there, Paul.
Miss Mary got upset. Goodness.
She was married with 3 children.
Mm.
She became upset with Mr. Green,
Hold
refused
on.
to marry him, refused to marry her,
Hold on.
and she doused him with some hot grits.
Hold on, man.
Wow.
Hold on.
It's
Did I
tragic.
hear that
Wow.
right?
She was
married at the time
with 3 kids.
with 3 children.
No, she has 3 kids. She wanted to marry him, and he refused it.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So she doused him.
So did she catch him?
It's hard to marry somebody when you sleep.
He was in the bath. It says he was in the bathroom room, and she came up behind him with the grits.
That's not a good look, bro.
Because I refused to marry you?
Yes, that's not a good look.
Yeah.
No, man.
He had 2nd-degree burns on his back and stomach.
These hot grits ain't finna change my mind.
He had to have skin grafts.
Yeah.
Because it just sit there.
Lord help.
When they wiped them grits off, probably wiped their skin off too.
Shortly after, she committed suicide. She killed herself.
Did she?
Yeah.
That was real.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Police found a suicide note.
Oh, wow. That was Al did that.
Boy.
Hold on now.
My bad.
Hold on now. Jeez.
Boy, I never thought about that.
God.
So Al did that.
Al's still out, so he ain't do nothing.
That part.
My goodness.
So you
Great.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Wow.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr. Steven Sr. in the building, man.
Look, I'm cringing over here,
I
man,
know,
thinking
man.
about hot grits running down the back of my neck.
They ain't running nowhere.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if I go home and there's a freshly brand new box of grits, it's time to it's gonna be a problem.
If it's the red box, yeah.
Yes, the red and white box. That's the issue.
That's the red
That's a
box.
problem
I
right
got
there.
some grits waiting on you.
Man.
What for?
If it's
Hey,
them
hey,
quick
time.
grits,
Hey, man, it's 8 o'clock at night. What is going on here?
if it's that Quaker
Come on
with
in
the
here.
little round top, you be all right. But if it's that red and white box,
Ooh, it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. I'll see you in surgery.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a true story, man. Me and the missus was I want to say about a year ago, we got into a little argument, and sometime they tell you don't go to sleep angry. Yeah. Well, that's what happened. I went to sleep on the couch. So in the middle of the night, she walks in the loft while I'm sleeping on the couch, just to wake me up to tell me to get in the bed. And man, I screamed a yelp that I've never screamed before. I thought it was over. She's like, "What are you screaming for? I'm just telling you to come to bed." I said, "Boy, I thought this was it."
Wow. Wow.
So I've been scared before.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Young scary cuz.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Young scary cuz.
Young scary
Boy.
cuz.
Boy.
Baby, wake up.
And it was a yelp daddy, too. Big ups to Sherm, Sweaty Sherm, who just chimed in to the live, man. We
Shout out to
appreciate you, Sherm.
man.
Sherm, I still have Tara's Christmas gift in my car for you. Whenever you can find time to make it over to Gorilla Cross Studios, you can get your gift. I'm not bringing it to you. You can't come to my house to pick it up. You have to come get it.
Come and get it.
You and your V.
What was that show on TV when she said, "Kiss my grits"? What was that?
That was
Mel's Diner.
Mel's
Alice.
Diner.
Alice.
Alice. Yep.
Kiss my grits.
Yeah.
Look, man, if you tuned in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show to listen to some sports, we're about to talk about it right now.
Yes, we are, man.
So,
Plenty going on. There's plenty to talk
There's
about.
been a lot of sadness looming around the football world. New Orleans Saints would seem to have gotten robbed for the second time, for the second year in a row.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is, I don't believe in being robbed because you should have never been in that situation to allow the refs to control the game
firmly
at the
believe that.
last minute anyway.
Yep.
Was it a pass interference or no?
It could have been called, but
You can't extend though.
No, you can't. Like,
You can't extend.
now, I haven't watched the replay enough
Ooh.
to study whether if it was a clean push off, whether he just bulldozed them out of the way.
He got an advantage.
But this is my thing, and it happens on every single play. But this is my thing. If you're right there to make a play on the football, it's like a wide receiver catching the pass. If it touch your hands, bro, you're supposed to catch it. Especially if it touch both hands. Touch both hands, you're supposed to catch it. If I'm right there to make a play on the football, and in that instance, we have to know that call is not going to be made, bro. Yeah. Not in the waning moments of a football game where you can decide fate on that one play. I don't think the call is going to be made.
But that's so hypocritical, though, because I guarantee you, if that same play had happened first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, they would have made a call on it.
Sure.
Because he did push off to get his advantage to go up for the ball. But at that point of the game, like you said, they probably are not going to make that call because it's seconds left in the game.
Yeah. And it's just we've seen it time and time before. Like we've seen blatant, pass interference or offensive pass interference or whatever it is, holding calls that don't get made. Those calls generally don't get made.
My thing is, you guys put the rule in for the exact same call that should have been called, and you don't make the call.
Yeah.
So why even have the rule?
My thing is the replay. Yeah. Like to have replay.
The replay clearly shows.
And to not I'm talking about the refs. Like as referees, the National Football League has implemented this system to where all scoring plays are reviewed. Right? You go to and not that instance, but even if, as a ref, you can go back and say, hey, let's see, what happened. If a pass interference call can be made or not. They've implemented this system. And if you look at this year, it's a rarity that these calls get reversed.
Yeah.
Like it could be blatant and the ref will come back, no, call as is on the field. You're like,
but here's another point I look at. I'm looking at who is teaching you guys technique on how to play defensive back? Because if you turn and find the ball, if he pushes you, you're going to go this way. So he could see a clear push.
Sure.
But you're facing him this way, trying to face guard him.
Sure.
You should turn around and try to find the ball and make a play on the ball.
But he couldn't do that because he pushed him. He pushed him.
No. He had a chance.
This is turning and find the football.
He had a chance to turn and find the ball.
It ain't got nothing to do with the push.
He like was in panic mode when he got behind him. He was just trying to face guard him. Then they had a little hand play. Then he pushed him in his chest, and he went up and caught the ball, touchdown. But my thing is, once he get behind you, you turn and find the ball. You're in the end zone. You turn and find the ball. You can jump up with one hand and make a play on the ball.
Is this it for Drew Brees? Is it it? Is this it? Should he come back for another year?
You look how he was throwing
he can still throw the rock.
He can still play.
Okay, but you look at how he was throwing the ball that game. That looked like the Drew Brees with the tired arm from last year. When he was throwing the football. That arm was tired. That's why everybody was crying for Hill to be left in the game and take Brees out, which I disagreed with. Maybe you bring in Bridgewater, but you don't take Drew Brees off of Hill. But that ball was, he was like, it reminded me of Peyton Manning the year that they played Seattle, when Seattle knew this dude couldn't throw the ball more than 25 yards downfield. And everything was short. All of his passes were short, 15-yarders, 20 yards at the most. I don't think he threw anything over 25, 30 yards because his arm is just tired, man. I don't know. Is it the last for Tom Brady? Same thing. Same arm.
So the Patriots also, in the same weekend, lost their game to what Goose called earlier in the show. If you were listening to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, he told you that the Titans were nothing to play with, and they were probably going to beat the Patriots. I didn't follow suit because it's Tom Brady and Belichick. and I just didn't think that the Titans had enough, and evidently they did. It had Felicia bucket naked making Krabby Patties, which is a tragic look in its own. And
Krabby Patties are a delicacy. Stand by on the Krabby Patties, man.
And you know,
I hope her hands clean.
a lot of people wanted to see Tom Brady lose. You got your wish. There's no Tom Brady in this year's playoffs anymore.
Good. Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Is he done?
He should be.
That's up in the air. He probably should be.
He should be.
I think he's done in. I don't
New think
England.
he's gonna play nowhere else.
I think he's done.
You know
in
what?
England.
I'm kind of on the fence about it, man. Like, look, put it this way: if Josh McDaniels leaves, I think he goes.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Hello, L.A. Chargers.
I'll say that. Josh
Why do
McDaniels
people?
leave, he'll
Why
leave.
do people keep saying the chart? Like, is he gonna get a life prescription to Skechers shoes and capital FOA shirts? I mean, what?
He has to go to a team
And
that has talent.
please-
that he can beat a piece.
He has to.
He has to. So Chargers have some decent talent.
Yeah.
Their problem is their quarterback plays the same team, different jersey.
Horrible.
You know,
Horrific.
bold gang or don't bang.
Shout out to Miss Heather Reddy.
Heather not ready.
No, man. The Chargers have talent. Their problem is they can't stay healthy.
Man.
You got Williams over there. You got Allen over there. You got Hunter Henry over there.
And what they gonna do with Gordon?
Yeah, he can't seem to stay on the field. Like all of their key spots can't seem to stay on the
Look,
football
man,
field, bro. So it's tough.
I'm like this. Let's usher these old dudes up out of here.
Mm.
Let's usher them
Like
up out
y'all
of here.
did.
Bring in a new crop.
Bring in the new boys. Let these new boys
Tom
start.
Landry.
Huh?
Like y'all did Tom Landry, usher him out like that.
I didn't usher him out.
I wasn't there.
I had
I
nothing to
don't
do
know
with
what
that.
you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, but get
I
back to my
understand.
point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's start ushering these old cats up out of here.
Get him up out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Tom Brady's,
Yeah.
the Drew Breeses,
Yeah.
the
Phillip Rivers.
the
Let's get them-
Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Like
you know.
it's time. We got
it's
a new
time.
crop of
Well,
dudes that's
right
ready.
now, the new young quarterbacks in the league are really shaking things up, man. And they're making it real interesting because right now, I could not tell you right now, without a doubt, who will win the Super Bowl.
It's tough right now, bro. It's really, really tough to call.
I can tell you who ain't gonna win. Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, they stink. They're horrible.
Shout out to my boy Tim Sudario. They stink.
Yeah, they're horrible.
It's 49ers, man.
horrible.
Let's just go ahead.
49ers gonna win?
We're gonna win this whole taco.
Give me a
man.
percentage
of what?
that you're going to win it. Is it 90%, 100%, 100%?
Close to 90.
Okay, so like 89.
Yeah, I could say 89 is safe. 89.9 is safe.
Booger McFarland moment.
Okay, so
Right.
89%. Steven Sr. says 89% chance that the 49ers are going to win. What about you? What about your percentage?
We're gonna
Can I get a
we're gonna
percentage out of
smash
you,
the
Goose?
Vikings.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, once we dismantle the Minnesota Vikings, it's out of Green Bay and Seattle, and both of them got to come to the house.
Yeah,
of
What
cards.
is your percentage?
I have full confidence that we'll win out.
100%?
Full confidence.
100.
It's full confidence.
Quan,
I have
Quan,
full
100%?
confidence we can win out.
Okay.
100% Quan?
I have full confidence.
100% to 89%. All right, that's pretty good percentage.
Injuries could happen, so I would say 99.9999999.
Okay.
That's 100%.
You can win out.
What about your percentage, Bill?
I don't have a percentage.
You bet
I
not.
want to see him
You
lose.
bet not.
You just want to see
You
the
bet not.
Yeah.
He
have a
don't want
percentage.
them to see them get six before the
That's what that
Cowboys.
is.
That's
Because
what it
the
is.
post will be the little sneaky look, looking up with the laugh. The letdown is complete. That's what it's going to say.
It's
And
not
I'm
the
gonna put- and
letdown
I'm gonna
because we
put
already made the
foul.
playoffs.
Oh,
when
no,
everybody
oh,
said we
no,
want to
oh,
make the
no.
playoffs.
What did it
There's
say
no
when y'all
letdown.
lost? That's what I
Oh,
want.
no,
What did the-
oh, no,
what did
oh,
the-
no.
What was the
Look.
What was the narrative when y'all lost?
okay,
Thank you. That's a
the
beautiful
the
question.
narrative
What
when
is
we
the
lost
narrative?
is we lost.
No.
Oh, stop it. Stop
not
it.
Y'all
it.
didn't create. Y'all
I
didn't
can't
create.
let you get away
Y'all
with
didn't
that.
create
William,
nothing.
William, stop that. Come on, Billy.
Billy.
Come on.
I can't let you get away with that.
Come on, Billy.
Come on.
Come on, Billy.
Y'all should have created something.
Come on,
I
Billy.
created the letdown.
I did. I posted the clown.
No, you didn't.
I posted the
Wow.
Joker
Get out
clown.
of here with that.
I posted
Get
the
outta here.
Joker clown, dude.
The letdown
Come on, dude.
The letdown was originally made because Quan said you guys was winning it all, going 14-2. So one of the letdowns have happened.
Look how close he was.
That was real close because
We
I didn't even
was
I-
3
I-
field
I
goals
didn't
away
even
from
believe
being
that.
16
I
and
didn't
0.
even believe that.
We was 3 field goals away from being 16-0.
I did not believe
This
when
dude
Quan,
right here got
when Quan said that. I said, "No, bro, I don't know about 14
field goal to the Ravens?
Even looking at the schedule, like I'm like,
field goal.
And we was 2
Ugh.
touchdown callbacks away from going 9-7.
No, y'all went 9-7 for 10 years.
So stop it. Stop it.
That's
We
y'all
had
problem.
2 touchdowns called back.
Y'all went 9-7
and
for
we would
2
have been
years, for 10
9-7.
years. Stop
So,
it.
but
Oh,
but we're
man.
not going to go there. What I'm saying is the letdown came to fruition because he said that you guys are going
That's not a
14-2.
letdown,
They
though.
don't let down,
It
dog.
is a letdown.
Not,
because
not
if you
when,
don't win it,
not when
if you don't
everybody
win it
else
all,
is
it's a
not when
letdown.
everybody else is picking them to win
If you
6 games and not
don't
make
win
the
it all, it's a letdown.
It's not a
we
letdown.
had.
Yes, it is.
What was
It's
my
not.
man from the NFL
Two-
Network that picked us to go 3-13?
Oh,
Three
that
13.
clown. Yeah, he was like, I'm sorry for
my.
that. That's a loss, too. That's a loss. Yep,
I'm
that's
like,
a loss,
yo.
too.
Now I had my doubts. Injury. All of my doubts were based on injuries. Got
I
key
have
guys
doubts.
coming back that were injured. Quan Alexander, who got injured again.
Yep.
Richard Sherman,
Y'all healthy, man.
Getting
Garoppolo.
there.
You know.
Now, this is the first time we'll have a fully healthy roster since October.
Okay.
I hope D4 play.
Okay.
Before it's back.
Well, I hope y'all win with them
Quan
100
playing
and,
too?
with 100 and or 289% chance.
There it is, baby.
Yeah, I got confidence we can win out, man.
Okay.
I don't see.
Bang,
That's what-
bang.
Yeah, I don't see.
Like John Williams say, bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang.
I just don't see
9 again.
a fully healthy 49er roster getting knocked off by teams that are missing key guys, especially if we playing at home. Now we own Green Bay, whether if it's in Green Bay or at home, it doesn't matter.
The only,
we own them.
the only struggles
So it
the
really wouldn't
49ers
matter.
defense had was with running quarterbacks.
Right.
Yeah.
They're going to own Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
He's not going to have 2 good games in a row.
Dude, y'all
They're
been
gonna own
barely
Kirk
winning.
Cousins.
Y'all
didn't
been
have a
barely
good game?
winning. Stop.
Ain't no
winning.
columns for
Y'all
barely
been
winning.
barely winning.
Ain't no
Barely.
columns
Y'all
for
ain't been
barely
blowing
winning.
nobody
Barely
out.
winning.
Such thing
Y'all
as
ain't been
barely
blowing
winning
nobody
in
out.
national football.
Y'all ain't been blowing
BW.
nobody
Ain't
out.
no columns for barely winning.
Y'all
It's
ain't been
wins and
blowing nobody
losses.
out, so your little confidence might get shattered.
We blew
this
out Green
weekend.
Bay.
That's
Blew
all
out
I'm
Green Bay.
saying.
Barely
Blew
winning
out
with
Green
a
Bay.
depleted
Okay,
roster.
blew out
I'll
Green
take
Bay.
that.
Oh, okay,
I'll
we
take
blew
that.
out. We blew out the
No,
Rams.
you didn't make the playoffs.
We blew out
you
the
didn't make
Rams.
the playoffs.
I'll take
blew
that.
out
You
the
didn't make
Rams.
the playoffs.
I'll take that.
We blew out the Rams.
The letdown.
I'll
No
take
playoffs
barely
in the
winning.
worst
I'll
division
take
ever.
barely
We made the
winning.
playoffs last year.
Worst division ever.
Well, y'all did.
Last
did you
year.
guys,
We
okay?
last
You act like you guys have been a model of winning.
Can we
Have they
stop?
been a model of winning?
Can we
No,
stop?
No, they haven't.
Have
They're
you-
the same as y'all.
Can we stop
This year we have.
talking about 8-8 teams, please?
We're not talking about that's him. He's over here with that little man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Boy, it's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of
I
hurt
can't wait
feelings.
till y'all lose.
The real letdown.
The
I can't
letdown.
wait till y'all lose. I'm gonna be on Facebook all night long.
So was it a letdown that Philly could not advance? Because I do remember, and nobody seems to want to give me my props. I'm gonna give my own self my props. I said on the show that Jadeveon Clowney was gonna be a problem.
I picked Seattle.
It was an issue.
I think me and you picked
Yeah,
Seattle.
it
We
was
the
gonna
only
be a
one.
problem,
Yeah.
a straight problem. And
Straight to the back of the head, problem.
He's
More
dirty.
than-
so
more ways
Dirty
than one.
problem.
So let me ask you this: was that a dirty hit, or was it just?
Yes.
I don't think he went for the
I'm
hit.
not-
Stop it,
no,
bro.
Yes,
it wasn't
he
dirty.
did.
This
Stop
is
it,
what I'll
bro.
say.
It
Yes,
wasn't
he did.
dirty.
Stop
I'm
it.
It
I'm
wasn't
not gonna
dirty.
say
It
it
wasn't dirty.
was intentional
It wasn't
and that he
dirty.
tried
Dude.
to hurt him.
It wasn't dirty.
But Jadeveon Clowney knew exactly what he was doing.
Yes,
Don't
dude.
say
y'all
that.
Dude,
He was playing
tripping.
football.
Bro,
Dude, he was
bro,
going
anytime-
down, and the dude
anytime,
tilted
bro,
his whole body
when you-
down.
the-
If he would have
And hit
slid,
him in the
he
back
wouldn't
of
have
the
got
head.
hit like that.
Thank you.
He dove head first.
That's
That's why he still got hit
But
like
still.
that.
when
No,
you
man,
tilt
it's
your
trash.
entire body,
He wouldn't
and
have got touched if he
aim
did baseball
the crown
sled.
of your helmet towards somebody, you're using it as a weapon at that point.
Oh, here we go.
That's what it is.
You know what, dog?
That's what it is.
Okay, well, foul charges on him
That's
then.
what it is. That in football terms, that's what it is.
Man.
Now, I can't. I'm not in Jadeveon Clowney's mind. I don't know what he's thinking at that moment. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at on the TV screen.
I'm telling you what I'm looking at on the TV. It wasn't dirty to me.
No, I'm not saying it was like filthy
Had
dirty.
he slid,
Had
he baseball slid, Jadeveon Clowney wouldn't have done that. But he dove head first, so he was just trying to give him a little hit on the way down.
I don't think he meant to hit him in the head.
No.
Okay, so when is the last time you saw somebody trying to get somebody a hit on the way down and aim their helmet at them, at the other person?
Shay Lid.
Goose.
Shay Lid.
When you're tackling, you're aiming.
No.
So your
That's
head,
not a correct tackle.
Your
sir.
head is
No.
going to go in that direction.
No, do not agree. That's not a correct tackle. Not.
What's a correct
It was a
tackle?
hit. It wasn't a tackle.
Okay,
it was a hit.
It's not a correct.
Listen,
form
if it
of-
wasn't a
What's
dirty
correct,
play,
regardless.
was it a
correct
penalty
about
though?
it?
Was it a
What's
penalty?
incorrect?
No.
But he can still get fined.
No, should
for
it
it.
have been a penalty though?
No, because he
That
didn't
could have
slide.
been a penalty.
That's a penalty
Yeah.
hit.
He didn't.
At
It,
worst-
I
They
didn't
thought-
call it,
I
though.
thought
They
so.
were, and they
It
didn't
could have
call
been a
it. They
penalty,
didn't
but
call
it
it.
What
wasn't
I'm saying,
dirty.
it's a penalty hit.
It was helmet to
But they
helmet
didn't
contact.
call it.
But
No.
they didn't call it. They
But
didn't
I'm
call
saying
it.
it should have been a penalty.
It should have been a
surprised.
penalty.
But they didn't call it.
But it wasn't a
That's
dirty
not my
hit.
point. That's
That's
not
my
my point.
Surprised he
My
didn't get
point
fined
is it
for
should have been a
it.
penalty.
I'm surprised the fine didn't come out
Yeah,
for it.
that's what I'm saying.
probably
I don't
will.
think he meant
He
to
probably
do it.
will get
I don't
fined.
think he
It
meant
should
to
have
do
it
it.
would already happen.
But
It should have been up
happened.
by now. Yeah.
It happened
It should have been
nonetheless.
Tuesday. The
So
fine would have came out
at
Tuesday.
worst, it should have been 15 yards. At worst.
Yeah.
So why didn't they call it?
Good question.
Because he was
Damn
considered a
good.
runner.
But you know what?
Because-
You know
because-
what? You know
because
what?
he was
the reason
considered
why,
a runner.
The reason why, because let's just say if that was Cam Newton, they said he would have been. He was a runner.
Yeah, they wouldn't have
He
called it
was
if
a
it was Cam
runner.
either.
That's why they didn't call it.
Yeah, they
but
wouldn't
now
have-
since it's
runner.
Carson Wentz, we want to say it's a penalty.
Anytime it happened to Cam Newton, you would hear me say the same thing, bro. It's no different. No different. Any quarterback.
I'm just saying that
anybody.
that would have been the narrative from
cool.
the people,
Oh.
the
Oh,
media
yeah.
and all that.
Of course.
Hey, he was a runner.
Of course.
Okay.
We know that.
So okay.
Carson Wentz was a runner.
Yeah.
Okay, end of discussion then. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So look, we got a couple of penalties that should have been called but wasn't called. The pass interference in the New Orleans game and the hit from Jadeveon Clowney. So
It's subjective, I guess you can say, but looking at what was on the screen, it was a helmet-to-helmet hit.
It looked a lot worse in slow motion.
It did. So at worst, we could say it was at least a helmet-to-helmet, right?
Yeah.
We can all agree on that part, right?
Yeah.
So at worst, what should have happened was 15 yards and a first down. That didn't happen.
But would it have changed the outcome of the game?
Who knows? We don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know that.
It would have changed that drive.
I don't know that.
It would have changed that drive.
Not sure. No.
Well,
But
we're also looking at a quarterback that has a history of
Bad
Not-
decisions.
yeah. Yes. he does.
Bad decisions,
He does.
which led to all of his injuries.
Sure.
Bad decisions.
Absolutely.
They got to make a decision with him.
Now-
It could be a lot of
now-
quarterbacks in the free agent.
Now, when he tore his ACL,
Hmm.
I'm not going to call that the original thought a bad decision. I mean, ultimately, it ended up being a bad decision because of what happened
right.
at the end. But he was trying to make a play for his team, which ultimately resulted in a touchdown. He just got his legs caught between two people.
Yep.
And he tore his ACL.
Right.
So we can say it was a bad decision based on the outcome of the play, but originally he was trying to make a play for his football
Yeah,
team.
but in that play too,
Look. Now, see,
that's
don't
dirty,
take
man. He
don't
came
take
down
don't
with
take
his-
your eye
he
off.
came
He
down
hit
with
him with his
elbow,
shoulder
Bill.
pad.
No, that's his. Look, Bill.
Shoulder pad, then he rolled on his head.
No, Bill.
That's what it is.
No, I
don't-
disagree with that,
Okay,
man. I
okay.
disagree with that
Hold
one.
Dre, look at that.
Well, no, we're watching it right now. We're about to watch it
calling,
right now.
He hit
we're
him-
calling lens
he hit
crafters
him-
right now.
He hit him with his
Good
shoulder pad.
Lord.
He hit him with his shoulder pad, then he rolled on his head right there.
No, he dropped his whole body weight on his back with his arm
that was his
first.
shoulder pad, though.
No, that was with his
Man,
arm
look,
first, man.
look,
I'm
man.
just saying, dude, that was dirty to me. To me, it was dirty.
It's dirty
So
to
if you
'cause y'all ain't play.
if you role playing
Ain't
with your
dirty.
girl, is that still dirty?
I'm not gonna slide that far.
And you just drop.
I ain't sliding
you
that
have
far. I
noggin to
ain't,
noggin
I ain't
contact.
sliding that far to the front.
Okay. Good Lord. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your
It's
guy, Dre
dirty.
Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr. Steven
What
Sr.
up?
in the
What
building.
up? What up? But Goose.
Yeah.
On his ACL tear move, if he had a slid, if he'd have gave himself up for the next play, he wouldn't have got hurt right there. He left the ground to dive in.
He should have slid, bros.
No question. I'm not here to debate that part, but he didn't though. This is the thing. Are we telling running backs to
he's a
slide?
runner. So he's a runner at that point.
So with that being said,
he's a runner.
Bro, that's helmet to helmet contact, brother. That's helmet to helmet contact. At worst, you call a 15-yard penalty, bro. Yeah. At worst.
I don't see helmet to helmet, but whatever.
Why not? Why you don't see that man hit his?
It was
kind
of
he dove
with his shoulder pad.
It don't
and
matter.
he rolled on the back.
He rolled
And I
on the
think
back
what Bill is saying,
and
I think what Bill is saying is it may be helmet, but it was the helmet to helmet contact came in after the initial
He did not
hit.
dive in with his helmet,
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That is a full dive into the back of that man's head.
He looked like Cirque du
It's a
Soleil.
dive.
That's
It's a
Cirque du
dive, but it
Soleil.
wasn't dive with his helmet like you saying.
That's Cirque du Soleil.
He hit him with his shoulder pad on his way down in the back.
Probably meant
calling
to.
LensCrafters at the Boulevard Mall. We are currently offering 40% off of our lenses when you purchase a frame at full price.
This
At
guy right
LensCrafters,
here.
you'll see what you love and love what you see.
Y'all
Press 1
tripping.
to schedule
I see
an eye
very
exam.
well.
Press 2 to order
I
contact,
see
or speak to
very
someone at
well.
the doctor's
Look,
office.
You know, it can potentially be some big quarterback names
Yes.
getting released when it come time for roster bonuses. It could be some real like, wow, they did that.
How about
man?
how about Derek Carr?
Ooh.
Oh.
That would suck.
I've always thought that he didn't want to show up here with Derek Carr, even though Derek Carr already bought his land. He done
bought a BMW already too.
Yeah, he bought his land, $3 million just for the land.
Yeah.
With no house on it, $3 million for the land.
Where's it at?
He ain't playing.
Where's it at? Where the land
Up
at?
southwest.
Probably out there southwest.
Way up southwest. Okay.
Hey, we appreciate everybody who chiming in on the live. We got everybody listening, man.
Come on in.
We got Jaleel in the building. We got who else?
The rapper
Jaleel?
Man, shout out to
Yeah,
Dan
we got
Wilson,
BB
bro.
in the building.
The rapper
Dan
Jaleel?
Wilson in the building.
Trey Deasy, Savante.
Yeah.
Bros.
Trey D. 21
man.
Jump Street.
That's what we do, man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Hey, guess what? We're still on football, man, and some great news out in the camp of Dallas Cowboy fans. Is
That great news?
yeah,
That's great news
for
you,
them.
Bill?
For them, because
That's
they
great
couldn't
news?
wait to get rid of Garrett. So
Is
it's
that
great
great
news.
No, serious. Is that great news for you guys?
We got a head coach.
Look, man. Cowboy fans, let your voice be heard. Are you guys happy with the move that you've made to bring in Mike McCarthy?
I like the move.
You a fool. No.
I like the move. I like the move.
You like why is it a good move for Dallas Cowboy fans?
Well, I mean, I guess after 9 seasons, like everybody said, you hear the rumblings that, Garrett's message was getting old. So
You think?
that's what
Still
they were saying.
grown men, man.
So yeah,
They are
you're
grown
right.
men.
You're right. You're right.
Still grown
And professional.
Men. Yep. Professional.
So
grown
act
men
accordingly.
Who get paid.
So the other part is I think that he could help grow Dak's game at the quarterback position.
Really?
Because Michael Irvin them didn't like Barry Switzer. So what?
I liked Barry Switzer though.
You know?
That was just me, man. I'm a Norv Turner guy. I like Norv Turner.
Oh,
Troy
yes,
Aikman didn't
absolutely.
like Barry Switzer.
No. Yeah.
He didn't like him.
Yeah.
No,
I
he
wonder
didn't.
why.
He didn't like him. Because
Well, Troy
he
was
had no
recruited-
voice.
Well,
he had
actually-
no voice. He was letting players do what they want to do.
Well, Troy was
okay.
recruited to Oklahoma, but he didn't want to run the wishbone. That's how he wound up at UCLA.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
makes sense.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. The Cowboy fans begged for years for Garrett to be done, and now that he's done, I would think that you guys would be elated that you got Mike McCarthy. He got a ring.
He does have
He
a ring.
he took the Cheeseheads,
Yeah, Mo Packers.
the Mo Packers,
The Acme Packers.
to the Super Bowl and won. Does he have the tools to do it there? Because he's going to introduce a different type of style of offense. He's going to be the play caller, is what they're saying.
And it's been said that, McCarthy, will, I guess in a sense, develop Dak into this, Aaron Rodgers-esque type quarterback. But I kind of like the path that Dak has taken to get to where he is now. My thing of interest is going to be just how much will Mike McCarthy try to change that? That's going to be what's going to be real interesting in this coming up season.
He hired his OC already, didn't he?
No, it's defensive coordinator.
Oh,
He
defensive
got the
DC.
DC already.
He wants to keep Kellen Moore on as OC.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Which I mean,
That's
for
cool.
for
That's
Kellen Moore's
continuity.
development, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. You already done worked with
He's a
Dak.
smart coach.
You know, you got some time in with him.
Yeah.
Keep your OC.
Exactly.
But
My thing is the message that I'm hearing from like the media world as far as the hire. They're saying that Mike McCarthy was the problem in Green Bay.
Green Bay.
That's the reason why
I
he's
mean,
no
they won a
longer
title.
there.
They won a title.
But my thing is, it just wasn't Mike McCarthy.
Sure.
Exactly. It's
Sure.
grown men.
Yeah. I guess
I was hearing
53.
Mike McCarthy was telling Aaron Rodgers to do a certain thing, and Aaron Rodgers was doing totally different.
Yeah.
But I think when you got a quarterback of Aaron Rodgers' quality and his
Skill
smarts
set.
and his skill set, he should as a quarterback, a veteran quarterback, should be allowed to say, "Hey, I see this. I'm on the field, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm on the field. I'm
He
looking
was
at the
he
defense.
was doing that the last couple years in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And how did Green Bay do?
They had 2 losing seasons this last season. It wasn't even 500.
So
And their receiving core wasn't.
They wasn't up to snuff all the way around.
So
though.
Aaron Rodgers was doing his own thing.
And A-Rod
the
got
last,
hurt.
Yeah. Then he
broke
got
his
hurt.
collarbone.
Yeah. Then he got hurt the one game.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't all Mike McCarthy.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's now a Dallas Cowboy head coach. Jerry Jones is entrusting him to lead that team to greatness. And so, how long do you give your Cowboys a chance to win a chip now?
His first year coaching, he gonna lead them right to Ralph's grocery store.
Ralph's.
Ralph's. They're gonna be trash again.
Yikes.
Shout out to Ralph's grocery
We
store.
get them next year. We gonna
tough.
get Cowboys next year, guarantee you, because the schedule changed.
That's tough.
We gonna get them next year, and it's gonna be chitty bang bang.
Boy, the 49ers been talking a lot of trash
It's
this
gonna
year.
be
You know
chitty
this?
chitty bang bang.
Bang.
It's gonna be chitty. It's only 2 teams I care about beating in our whole season. That's Raiders and Cowboys.
And y'all haven't done that in a while. So
Well,
look back. Look back.
Well,
Look back.
Yeah.
well, I'll
I
say
guarantee
this.
we'll beat the Cowboys next year.
guaranteed.
I
Put
can't
money
wait
on
till
it.
next year.
Guaranteed.
We'll put whatever you want to put on it.
I'll put this sweet potato pie on it.
We put an order of plain chicken fingers on that.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
not planes.
Oh, he like plain.
Yeah, I like
What?
playing.
What?
Plain.
You know
are
what?
you?
This dude.
Where did you spawn
Barbecue
from,
sauce.
sir?
Barbecue
No,
sauce.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Just
Man,
plain,
is-
just plain chicken
Plain
fingers.
chicken
No,
fingers.
with barbecue sauce.
Microwave
On the side.
Chicken
On the
fingers,
side.
man.
I'm lost.
No Hamburger Hut, brother.
You know what I'm addicted to now since we
the
on
Hut.
since we on food, and I got to put y'all on it.
Jeez.
Have you guys ever been to what's the spot on Sahara and Rancho?
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Now, have you guys had the chicken minis?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, the little chicken like the nuggets. Yes.
With the bread joint
Yes.
in the morning?
Yes. The macaroni and cheese dough.
Nah, the chicken minis is just fire.
Yes.
So try those. Try those. They're plain,
Yeah, they are.
but the bread it's just something with the bread and the chicken.
No, nothing on your
minis.
chicken fingers, Bill.
I just found out about the chicken minis, and I hate to keep
No,
I hate
barbecue
I hate to
sauce,
really
sir.
beat a dead horse, but
What's wrong
they
with that?
they
That's
gi-
5-year-old food, man.
they'll give you like a 20 platter,
Got to cut it up into 20
You
pieces.
eating like you these
20
many.
pieces.
What is going on?
One chicken finger look like it's in 20 pieces. Cut it up. so
That's
you can-
tragic.
Come on, bro.
That's tragic.
Let me have my plain chicken fingers with barbecue sauce on the side.
That's
No.
the right ordering, bro.
That's
Nah.
what it is, man.
And my chips well done.
You walk in the Hamburger Hut. It's 50, 11 people in there. You come up to the register. Yeah, can I get an order of them planes?
No,
Everybody
man.
turn around, look at you like, hell, this man come
Where
from?
you come
It's
from?
tragic.
Hell, you grow up at.
Get your fingers at 7-Eleven. This Hamburger Hut.
But
Some of
Chick-fil-A
them
macaroni
Tysons in
and
the red
cheese is
box.
good?
Yeah, macaroni and cheese is actually good. Yeah. It's actually pretty good, bro.
I don't eat everybody's mac and cheese.
No,
I'm
It's
sorry.
actually pretty good. No, I don't eat everybody's. No.
Yeah, I know, but Chick-fil-A's mac and
Chick-fil-A's
cheese?
mac and cheese is actually decent, bro.
Huh?
It is. Yes. It's actually decent.
He's just hungry.
No.
It got me.
It's actually okay.
Boy, turn that hungry butt down.
I'm not giving it the hood stamp of approval. Now.
Okay.
But it's good.
If it ain't baked macaroni and cheese,
well, then that's another conversation.
it ain't-
Bill.
it ain't
That's
going
another
in my
conversation, bro. That's
I-
another
yeah,
totally
I
different
can
conversation.
ride with that.
I can ride with
I
that
can
too.
ride.
Totally
Huh?
different
I can
conversation.
ride.
like Dick Gregory say, huh?
Totally different conversation.
Look, I know somebody right now who may be listening
I can
who
ride with
takes
that.
Kraft single cheese and
No.
put on the top of their
They shouldn't
macaroni
even
and
be your
cheese.
friend no more.
Walking
They're Raider
right out of
fans
their
too.
They
house.
shouldn't even be your friend
They're
no
Raider
more.
fans too.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
If they're broke,
They shouldn't even
If
be
they're
your
broke,
homeless.
you don't need to be making mac and cheese.
Broke
They
and
shouldn't
homeless.
even be your friend no more.
It's
That's tough.
So look, I know we got a lot of people listening. Holler at me if you got that big government cheese box of cheese, so I can go make me some mac and cheese at the crib.
Man,
Was
it
that
with
not the best grilled cheese?
it was.
The,
It was.
the
We used to
the
put it at the bottom
welfare
of the stove
box
in the
of
broiler.
cheese.
In
It
the
was.
broiler. We used to put ours
Well,
in
the best
broiler.
part, you didn't
Yes.
have it. Nobody had steak knives, so you had to cut it with a butter knife, and
Yeah.
the cheese was always cut uneven,
Yeah, always.
and it was thick
And
on one
someti-
end.
That slanted
Yeah,
joint,
slanted
bro.
joint with a heel
like
on
a
it.
skateboard ramp.
Yeah,
and it never did melt all the
No,
way
it
through.
never did.
As it should. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should always have a bite of that sharpness.
Ooh. Boy.
Yeah.
Many toilet rooms. Many.
Look,
many
man.
toilet rooms.
We the food.
We
network.
got
Yeah.
who's coming up next on this football journey to the Super Bowl?
The Giants have hired their head coach. I don't know if it's much to
Oh my
speak
goodness.
about. but-
Joe Judge.
Joe
Joe
Judge. The
Judge.
wide receivers. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Who?
Who?
What? They did
Why?
what?
Why?
Who?
Why?
Wow.
Well, I guess they said let's give him the job before Jason Garrett actually gets in town.
Oh, now
Yikes.
they're offering him the OC job.
Yeah, they offered
Oh, well,
Jared
give it to
Goff.
him. I think that'll be a good look for him. He doesn't need another head coach job. Give him an OC job.
Another 5 years worth of dumb
they-
decisions
They
coming
always
from
fall. They
the
always
But
fall
think
up,
about it,
bro.
though.
New York Giants.
They always
The,
fall
the,
up.
the
Do you guys
Giants.
think that's a great job? The New York Giants job?
No,
No.
I've heard, but no.
Is
No.
it me or is it just New York sports teams besides the Yankees that are just trash?
It's bad. It's bad.
It's
in New
all
York right
bad.
now. It's really, really bad in New York.
Man.
Like all of the teams.
They're saying that the New York Giant job is a great job.
Compared
I'm like,
to the
how?
other jobs open, yeah. Compared to the Browns, it
Because
is.
it's New York?
And Brooklyn about to drop
Well-
7 straight right now.
Ew.
Well, I'm talking about you compare that job to the Cleveland Browns job, and it is
Tragic.
a better job.
Call in, Dent Wilson. We'd love to hear from you. I know you're listening. See about them Brooklyn Nets about to drop 7 in a row.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about him in a minute.
What a young Kyrie Irving at.
Hold on. Let's not go
We're gonna
there.
get on
Okay.
it. We're
We'll
gonna
get on
We got
there.
a lot of football left. We're gonna get on it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Judge.
I don't know
Joe
about
Judge.
that. I don't know.
Joe,
No.
that don't even sound right. Like
No.
that's a witness
No.
protection name.
Shout out to Kareem Miller. He said he put a picture of Judge Joe up on the page. Said,
Yeah.
it's the only
Judge.
only Joe Judge I know.
That's it.
It's the only one I respect right here. Unbelievable stuff, man.
I can
you
see
can't even make this
Jason
up.
coaching in the NFL next year.
Really?
He didn't say
I'm
the
not certain.
Cowboys.
I'm not certain.
Well, I'm saying Jerry Jones said that after the interview a few weeks ago.
okay.
So he fired him right there.
I don't think that he needs another head coaching job, but maybe a job.
Special
They
teams.
always
Yeah,
fall up, brother.
Special teams.
they're a lot worse.
Feel like they're hot at wanting him to be their OC.
They always
So-
fall up, brother.
You know,
Has he
They
ever
fall
made a
up.
play call in his life? Like to be an OC in this.
yeah, he was the Cowboys OC
Was he
under Wade Phillips.
Okay.
Then
Okay,
Wade
gotcha.
Phillips got fired, and that's how he got his
Gotcha.
head
Yeah.
coach.
Gotcha.
head
Gotcha.
coaching
Gotcha.
job.
Gotcha.
So he's
Was he the
been a play caller.
though? He was the play caller.
Yeah, he was the play caller.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why because Wade Phillips is a defensive guy. So
So let me ask you this: who's going to be the next Browns coach? Could it be Garrett?
No,
No.
they
No,
want
it
they
won't be
they
good.
want Mc,
They
they
want,
want McDaniel
they want Josh
from
McDaniel.
from
They
Yeah.
want Josh
Patriots.
And you think Josh McDaniel can go over there and do something that has never been done before.
I mean, he has an offensive mind. I mean, that'll be a far cry from what they've been getting.
They don't have a quarterback.
But if Tom Brady leaves the Patriots, taking the Browns' job is really the same thing. Because it's the same situation, really.
And you're looking at better personnel.
Yeah.
With the Browns.
Yeah.
I'll always revert back to that. There's zero way that this team should not succeed with the personnel that they have at their disposal. It's just no way.
No.
Bro.
They were supposed to be in the Super Bowl this year.
None. There's no way.
At least in the AFC Championship, they was picked.
They was at least supposed to win the division.
Yeah, we supposed to win the division, yeah.
Make a wild card spot, something.
They'll never win the division.
That's
not with
crazy.
that boy over in Baltimore.
No, not right now.
No,
got a long way to go for that.
The way he been playing don't look like this is going to be a fluke year.
Yeah.
It looked like this going to be something that he does.
Yeah.
He's for real.
But they got the squad though on paper.
That's crazy to me.
Browns
I don't
got
understand
the squad
that.
on paper, man.
I don't understand that. Like
But it's grown
like
men.
Steven Senior said, it's grown. You grown men at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's one thing, for a coach to get in there, motivate his players, get them to, perform on a high level. Ron Rivera is, Riverboat Ron is really good motivator. But you as a player that's getting paid millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars to play this game that you love, you've been practicing this all your life to get to this point, and to come out and perform like the Cleveland Browns have,
It's tragic.
that makes no sense to me, bro. With the personnel, again, their defense was established before that offense was.
Yep.
They already had a stout defense.
Yeah.
Then you bring in Odell Beckham Jr. And on top of that, Kareem Hunt. Come on.
And let me tell you
So
this.
you know what the equation to that is? The reason why they didn't do good? Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
But a lot of people won't admit that. And every time I say something about
Don't
Baker
go there.
Mayfield,
You said that if he went to another situation, he'd be better.
A change of scenery. I did say that.
Yeah, you did.
I did say that.
And that's when
I
you
think
took his name down off the thing.
But I do think that. I do believe that. That maybe a change of scenery.
Kind of like Tannehill. And let's talk about it.
Yes.
well, how much cocaine is really in Cleveland? There's a lot of cocaine in Cleveland.
I'm pretty sure it is.
He might be
Well,
snorting
LeBron left and took everything
on the
with him.
shores of
And
Lake
he ain't take
Erie.
that.
Might be snorting it on the shores of Lake Erie.
Yikes. That's not a good look, man.
That's not
Ooh,
a
it's
good
cold.
look.
Every time I turn on the TV, I see a Baker Mayfield commercial. Though.
Every time.
And they have to give him another year.
Faker.
They have
Mayfield.
to. They have to give him another year.
Hashtag Faker.
And if they don't do anything this year, this coming season, he's out. I believe that's it for him. They're gonna try to go another route.
I think it depends on who the HC is. Man.
Yes. Yes.
That all depends.
Yes.
I really believe that.
If
They have another 6-10 season with that same cast of characters that we're saying is so great. They can't.
You can't do that. Can't. There's no.
Well,
way.
the first problem is they're going to bring in a coach before they bring in the GM.
Right.
Then they're going to probably try to move Beckham before they get a head coach to make it see if it'll work. They're going to make mistakes after mistake. It's just the Cleveland Browns
his
way.
weapons when you do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Which will make him even worse.
Yes.
speaking of weapons, Tua has decided to come out. And could he fall maybe to Cleveland? And if you're Cleveland and Tua's still on the board, do you take that chance in picking him?
When's their pick?
That's tough.
Where do they pick at?
I think they might have a top 10
Cleveland
slot.
Cleveland's in the top 10.
I think they got a top 10 slot, bro.
I think they're 6th. They
Do
might
you
be
pick
5
them?
or 6.
If you're the GM over in Cleveland and Tua is
You
on the
can't
board,
draft a quarterback. Cleveland cannot draft a
well, how
quarterback.
come they can't? That's
They
all they
can't.
ever drafted.
They can't.
That's
That's
22
but,
of
but,
them.
Let's
but-
think about it.
But listen,
22 different
What
starters.
makes you think they're gonna change now?
If you want to right the ship
Look at
for
the
the new coach and GM coming in, you cannot get in this draft and draft a quarterback.
What do
You
they need?
cannot.
What do the Cleveland Browns need right now?
Because they
as
don't
we
need a
speak?
running back or receiver. They don't need any DB.
they
They don't need no tight ends.
They don't
none of
need
that.
anybody that wears a uniform.
So they'll trade the pick, is what you're saying.
I don't know if they should trade it, but they need leadership up front first. They need to get that
So they're
solved.
supposed to draft a coach?
No.
And they have
that'll be
they have the 10th pick.
10th. I know
10th
they had
pick.
it. It's the top 10.
But if
Tua-
they want to
Tua
keep
won't
Baker
be there
Mayfield,
at
they
10.
need to build their offensive line. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the offensive line.
So they
Okay.
need to get the
If
best
they
left
wanna
tackle
keep-
available.
if they want-
Tua
They need to
won't
get the
be
best
there at
left
10.
tackle available.
I don't
You sure?
think Tua be there at 10.
If
He won't
Tua,
be at 10.
hold on.
No.
If
Nope.
I
Zero chance.
believe if Tua is there at 10,
He's gonna
how
be 14.
can you, as a Cleveland Brown GM, pass on this guy?
You can't take a quarterback. You would throw
Well, he's not
everything
going to
in
play next
disarray.
year.
He's not going past Miami. He's not going past the He's not going back both
No.
past both Miami and the Chargers.
No.
And you
So
think
Miami will get him.
Yeah. And if they
And
don't,
that
for
would
some
be
reason,
tragic.
Chargers will.
that would
Miami.
be tragic?
To me, I
He
would
ended up
not
getting
take
hurt
him
again.
I would not take him as a top pick.
That's in the top 10 at all.
I would not take him top 10 because he's not going to play next year.
I'm not high on him, bro.
See?
You know, and
See?
I'm not,
They
I'm
treat
not,
his
I'm not that high
injury.
either.
His
His injury is being treated as a knee injury, as a rehab.
No, that's a
Right.
hip injury.
I
that's hip.
understand
Ain't
that, but
much you
that's
can do.
but that's not how they looking at it. It's how they look at. I'm just telling
you
you.
can't even.
How'd
like,
that
I'm
work out?
telling you how they looking at it. Bo was a different injury. Bo had a complete different injury.
Yeah, and he's completely overrated. So, but yeah, I get it.
Cleveland need an O line like yesterday, man. Shout out to
You cannot
Kareem
draft. They cannot. If Cleveland drafts a quarterback,
Yeah.
it is done for the next 10 years over there. That's going to be a trash can fight.
That is all they've ever drafted.
You got to change the culture at some point.
They chose Colt McCoy and Johnny Manziel.
That
And the
And
Notre
Brandon
Dame
Whedon.
was
Boy,
probably the
stop.
most
and the Notre Dame
tragic
cat
thing.
before that. Who was that?
At quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brady.
What's my
Brady
man
Quinn.
name?
Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn.
All at the 22
Remember
slot.
him?
Yeah.
I thought Brady Quinn was going to be somebody, too.
Yeah. Then he went to Cleveland.
They did too.
It's tragic.
Then he went to
Then he went
Cleveland.
to Cleveland.
Yeah,
When he
but-
sat up under that 225 and kept throwing it up, they was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I-
big strong quarterback.
I really think that Cleveland is the quarterback killer. There have been a lot of good quarterbacks that have played.
Tim Couch.
Couch?
Well,
Wow.
Couch kind of killed himself
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think the
Achilles
best.
Smith?
The
No,
best.
Achilles went to
No,
Cincinnati.
He went-
the
That was
best.
throwing Tim from Kentucky,
Sure
boy.
was.
The best quarterback of Cleveland Browns history to
Bernie
me
Kosar.
is Bernie Kosar.
Kosar.
Yeah, I get
Brian
it.
Sipe.
And he stopped playing in the 70s. Come on, man. I'm just saying, every time the draft comes up, they pick a
Bernie.
quarterback.
Young Burn.
Yeah, it was Brian Sipe.
Brian Sipe. That's when they was the
And Bernie.
cardiac kids.
Jeez.
And Ernest Biner killed him twice.
Yes, he did.
With fumbles.
Oh boy, Ernest couldn't hold on to the rock for
Twice.
twice.
Ernest.
You know what's
That's all
bad is
you saw.
they gave this city another franchise after
Yeah.
they left.
Yes, they
And
did.
they've been
Dipped out
garbage
in the
ever
middle of
since.
the night. Yeah.
They shouldn't
they
be.
stopped.
They shouldn't exist.
Hey,
It's like to say, oh, yeah, Ernest. Get in there, Ernest. Yeah. Oh, Ernest.
that's tragic.
And Kareem brings up a great point, man, about Flores.
Yeah.
Like going to Miami wouldn't be bad.
Oh, Flores?
Yeah. Going to Miami wouldn't be bad. Like the tank was in, bro.
Yeah.
The tank was in
The
for
tank
Miami.
was in. Yeah, it was.
Nobody even
It
talked
was
to him when he
in.
come back. to
They
the
were
side.
tanking for the number one slot. Period.
Since it was too, though, I feel.
You know what I'm saying?
Or were they playing
and
hard?
And all of a sudden, Flores gets a wild hair up his butt, and these people start winning.
Yeah.
My
Like,
boy
it
said
was crazy.
Brady Quinn's sister was hot though.
Mm.
Shout out to him.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. LTBB in the building. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Tommy.
Come on, man.
Bill Blockham Mr. Steven Senior's in the building. Look, man, we got the 49ers going to play this weekend, man.
Yep.
It's,
Yep.
There's three other teams playing this weekend.
Yeah, well, we want to talk. We want to go with the
Go
49ers
ahead, man.
first. We're going to
Go
let you guys
ahead.
go first.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead, man. I ain't scared.
If you don't get Cremel,
Romeo Crennel. Come on, man. Come on, man. Talk about it. Let's
okay,
go.
we have the 49ers going up against the Tennessee Titans, and I'm going with Tennessee.
Let's go, man. Talk about it. Let's go, man.
Who playing Tennessee this
Let's
week?
go.
Who playing Tennessee?
Tennessee going to the Chiefs. No, the
They gotta-
Ravens.
They got to go to Baltimore.
They got to
right?
go to Baltimore.
No, 49ers are playing
We got the Vikings.
we got the
Vikings. The
coming in.
Vikings. I'm still going with the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings.
Why?
because your boy is on fire right now.
Kirk Cousins?
Yes.
He didn't play that good against New Orleans.
And we'll see. It's going to be upset
He
alert.
didn't play. He had one pass.
Skull!
He had to.
Boy, y'all be trying hard, boy. Y'all know damn well they can't come in the Santa Clara and get no win.
Yeah,
Y'all
one-
know that.
yeah,
I'm going 49ers in this
Seattle
game.
did.
He had one
Y'all
pass.
know that.
Seattle did.
In the playoffs this last time?
No, they came up there and beat y'all.
Oh
No,
yeah.
they-
Okay, so don't act like
during the
somebody
regular
said
He
it can't be
said
done.
he said the Vikings.
I said the
Shanahan-
Don't
Vikings.
act like
the
it can't be
I said
done.
the
though.
Well, first of
but
all,
don't act like it can't be
I'm
done.
forgetting
though.
about the Vikings.
But
Shanahan
don't act
gave
like
them
it
that
can't be
game.
done.
Can the
Shanahan
Vikings do
gave
it?
But
them that
don't
game.
act like it cannot be done.
Shanahan.
Can the Vikings
But
do
don't
it?
act like
man.
it
Sir.
can't be done.
Billy, can the Vikings do it?
Look,
I think
Billy.
they can.
Billy.
Why?
They have a running game. They got
Sure.
a defense.
Yeah, we got both.
You got to run a
Okay.
game if you can
Well,
run.
Who's the better
it'll
quarterback?
be a close game.
Who's the
then,
better
right?
quarterback?
I think it's a push.
Hold
Hey, that
on.
boy
This
trying
is
hard.
trying to
He's
push.
trying so
He's
hard.
trying to
bro.
push.
Kirk Cousins been in the
He's sitting
beginning
at
of the
the dinner
Since
season.
he got cussed
He's
out by
sitting
his
at the
two wide
dinner table.
receivers, he been balling.
He at the dinner table with his crush, and he
Dog,
trying
been-
hard.
Dog, Kirk Cousins been balling. I'm not finna. Look, I'm probably the biggest Kirk Cousins apologist long before this season. I'm talking about when he was in Washington getting dumped.
Yeah, he was dumpster fire.
It'll be 7? You guys will win by 7? That's what I think.
That's the spread.
Yeah, 7 minus
I'll
7.
take the 7.
Okay.
I'll take the 7. Okay. But to
Y'all putting push-ups on that?
I ain't betting nothing.
no.
I
Did you
ain't betting
see
nothing.
that?
You is so
See what
sure,
I'm
but you
saying?
won't bet
See
nothing.
what I mean?
Okay. Wait a minute. Y'all call me a punk?
No, not at all. But see what I mean?
Quan, that's that.
Mr. Logan didn't make no punks now.
Come on.
That's coming at you, ain't it? Oh, goodness.
Push-ups.
Push-ups? How many?
Maybe
50.
Mike
50. No, 30 seconds. You know,
Yeah,
in 30
30
seconds.
seconds.
30 seconds worth of push-ups. Cool.
Sounds good.
Miggity Mike, check up.
seconds.
1, 2.
That's cool.
check up. I think I want to rock it in.
All right. I'm going to go with the 49ers in this game. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I'm going
be.
49ers by 3.
Could be.
So we won't cover.
No.
Take Minnesota with the 7.
Yeah.
If you want to win some money, according to Drake.
If you
Yeah.
want to win some
If you
money.
want to win some bread.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a close one.
49ers, 2 touchdowns.
Look, I just think at this
Okay.
at this point in the season, to have a fully healthy roster from top to bottom on both sides of the football, all wide receivers healthy. This is the first bye week that Emmanuel Sanders has had, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. He got traded in the middle of the season before his team's bye week.
Mm-hmm.
He comes to us after we had
after we
our
had
bye
ours,
week.
yep.
He hasn't had a week off.
Yeah.
Now we've given him 2.
And for a person of his caliber, that's really
Don't he got 2
Good.
Super Bowls?
And Sherm over here talking all that trash, and he wanted to trade
One?
Garoppolo.
With y'all. He didn't get a Super Bowl with Denver?
no. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he was on that. He
He
was
do
on that
got
Super
two.
Bowl team, right?
He do got 2.
He was on that
They
Super
got
Bowl
2.
team.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Sanders.
He got 2.
Yeah, he got 2.
I think I want to.
Wait, he was with the Steelers
Yep,
Yeah.
1.
when you guys won in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that Centennial Holmes catch. That was, he was on
Yep,
that team.
he sure was on that
Was
team. Yes, he was.
Yeah, Kareem, I'm gonna be right here in the studio, rolling in the.
But look
in
at
the
Sherm.
chair,
Look at
bros.
Sherm though. Remember, Sherm wanted to trade Garoppolo.
Oh, no. Did he say that? Did Sherm say
Yes, he
wanted to-
did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
I don't
Yes,
know.
he did.
I'm asking.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
Oh, well, your fault.
Yes,
son.
he did.
And he said he still's not really high on them, and he's going to keep riding that train until they win him a chip, and then he's going to backpedal a little bit.
Look, I saw some footage, actually a breakdown, on some key Jimmy Garoppolo throws, man, that I really like. During the course of the game, you really don't just flat out pay attention to X's and O's. You go back and kind of look at things. And when I went back and looked at Jimmy Garoppolo, dog, the dude he's better than I originally thought he was, bro. Just as having pocket awareness. Like it's not playing the quarterback position is not necessarily about just throwing the football, bro. You have to master looking off defensive backs, bro. Like that's something that you can't really necessarily teach. You have to, as a quarterback, pick that up through watching film and through actually playing the game, actually being on the field. And this dude is really, really good at it, bro. He's really, really good at it. He's sometimes, I see some errant throws, but when I'm looking at him in the totality,
right,
the dude is good, bro. Jimmy G is a really good quarterback.
Okay,
bro.
well,
he is.
So everybody going 49ers except for Logan, right? You going Vikings?
Yeah,
of course.
Okay. Titans, Ravens.
Oh, Kareem said Emmanuel Sanders was on that Steelers team that lost to Green Bay.
He wasn't on the winning team? I thought he was on the winning team.
He said he was on the Steelers team that lost to Green Bay.
Santonio Holmes.
Santonio Holmes made the catch, but I thought
Santonio
Emmanuel
Holmes
Sanders
made
was a
the-
rookie on that team.
On that Steelers team.
I thought he was a rookie on
That's
that
a
Steelers
good question
team.
for me, who is a Steelers fan. It's a great question.
I give Tennessee a better chance than anybody really think they got.
It was
It's
minus
two
9.5.
ball control teams.
9.5.
It's two running teams who can control the clock.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Yeah,
control of the clock.
I think we go at Xavier Rhodes early and quite often.
Yes. Yes.
So we all going Ravens.
Yes.
With in their matchup. I'm going with the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah.
In that matchup.
I like Tennessee.
Really?
Yep.
To go to
Tannehill
Yep.
in Baltimore.
I'm telling you.
Wow, so the hot streak continues.
I don't have the same confidence in Jackson everybody got because when he throws the ball.
Take his name.
I'm just
No,
saying.
not yet. Not yet. No, don't do him like that.
saying.
I want to hear.
I'm just saying.
I want to hear.
I've watched this cat. I watched him before we went to go play them.
Mm-hmm.
You let this cat throw the ball in the middle of the field, you can't beat him. You can't beat him because he is great at throwing the ball in the middle of the field, and he throws
Because he goes to his tight ends early and often.
and he throws a.
loves them.
He's a very probably to me one of the best deep ball throwers in the game right now when he's throwing the ball over the middle. You take that away, which I think Tennessee has the defense to take that away from him.
Interesting.
And you make him throw it to the sides. He is
Not as accurate.
At that point, Ingram needs to be heavy rush.
That I can agree with. His sideline.
If he forced to the
but down the middle
sideline
of the
throws,
field,
he's a killer.
deadly, bro.
He's a killer.
Bro.
He's a killer.
But you're going with the Titans, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's not a bad. I mean, 9.5.
I think Vrabel's a very good coach.
Yes.
I think Vrabel's a very, very cerebral coach, and he
That's
showed
the
it
word I was
against
thinking.
Belichick.
Do you
Very good.
you gamble at the casinos?
Every now and then.
Are you gonna put some money on this?
I had him last week.
Mellow with the
No.
game
Are you gonna
winner,
put
too,
some
bro.
money on the Titans and Ravens game?
I had the Titans last week.
Okay.
Dang, you
If-
keep talking about last week. He
I'm
actually
talking about
this
right
week.
now.
Plus the 9.
this week,
Plus the 9,
You
yeah.
talking about last
Plus the
week.
9.
But I had him on the money line last week.
Okay. So look.
Oh.
But
So
That's
this
a big win then.
This what I'm gonna do.
Big win if you had him on the money.
If you do, I'm going with the Ravens on the show. But if you go and put money on the Titans, I'm gonna give you 50. I want 50 on the Titans. I'm put 50 on the Titans, and I might up that before Saturday.
You
it
want
may,
the
it may
points?
be 150.
you want the points?
I do want the points.
I like that. I like the points.
Interesting. I mean, just the way he broke it down made me kind of
That
want to
was
spend
good.
my money.
That's why I told Quan to hold off on the name drop.
He beat us with one pass.
I want to hear this man speak.
He beat us with one pass,
So
and that
this
was a
is the
touchdown
upset.
to Snead
This is
over
this
the middle.
gonna be an upset if that happens.
It's
That's
gonna be a huge
that'd
upset.
be a gigantic
Huge
upset.
upset.
That'll be the upset of the playoffs. Period.
That-
Period.
and that would make the Chiefs very happy because at that point you
they
got to
wouldn't
go
have
to
see him.
Kansas City to win.
Yeah, you got to go to Kansas City.
Okay, well, speaking of the Chiefs, the Texans are going to and playing in Kansas City, and I'm going with the Chiefs. The Texans is just too lukewarm for me.
I would
You
agree.
don't know that
I would
they're
agree.
super bipolar.
I would agree.
They cannot win a home game.
I would agree.
Even though they're on the road, I still don't think that they have enough to beat the Chiefs. Although the Chiefs' defense is a little suspect at
Not
times.
anymore. Not anymore. They've been playing great ball on the defensive side. Yes.
I'm going Chiefs at home.
I'm going Chiefs at home, too.
Give me the Texans, bro.
On the
On
road.
the road. Yes.
Interesting. Now I want to hear this.
Did y'all watch Merciless last week?
Yeah.
Whitney Merciless?
That Let's hear your synopsis.
I think
Your soliloquy.
I think their defense. Look, don't expect Deshaun Watson to play that bad like he did this past week. Even though I don't think
Or
it
the
was
week
horrible,
before. Or the week
even though I
before.
don't think it was horrible because he ended up making a play. But don't expect him to play like that again. Please don't expect
I'm
that.
saying the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
Dude,
Wow.
what's the spread? 9.5.
So we know Buffalo was one of the top-rated defenses all season long, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about that Chiefs defense? What they look like all season?
The Chiefs defense lately
year.
have been
No,
Like
balling.
you say,
I'm
Lately.
talking about
See?
overall as a
overall,
defense.
overall is
What
is
have they looked
excused.
like?
Suspect.
Last few
Oh, that
games
can be
they've been
skewed,
better.
bro.
Extremely suspect,
Last
right?
few games they've been
They've been
pretty
balling
good.
on the defensive side of the ball.
So,
Yeah.
so am
they
I
rested.
to not believe that Deshaun Watson, being the magician that he is not capable of going into Arrowhead and making something happen right
You
now?
better not believe that. You better not believe that because they're gonna lose by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Wow. So who's staying in front of Nuke Hopkins?
Who's gonna stay in front of Tyreek Hill? Who's got the better tight end?
Oh,
Who got the better quarterback?
Kelsey's
Who's got the better quarterback?
Kelsey's definitely
Who's got the better
who's got
running
the better
game?
quarterback?
Who's got the better running game?
No, don't bypass
The
that.
better quarterback is kind of
Don't bypass that.
What? What?
Watson
Push?
better than
a
Mahomes?
push.
It's an argument.
It's a push.
We're
It's
not
an
here. I'm not
argument.
here.
Is it a push?
Sure. Why not? Why is it not?
Man, stop
Why
it.
is it not? Especially at this point. Why is it not?
That's tough.
So you just saying
had-
Patrick Mahomes
he
is
had-
light years
Yeah.
ahead.
Nobody said
Head
light
and
years.
shoulders.
We didn't say
so
high-
he's
like-
head and
we
shoulders
didn't say
above
light years,
Deshaun
but
Watson.
he-
so y'all basing this off of
he's-
numbers rather than
he's had
Numbers
so
don't
better
lie.
2 years of the
y'all
2
basing this
Is that
off
what
of
you say?
ESPN
Numbers
highlights.
don't lie?
Y'all basing this off of ESPN
He's had the
highlights.
better
Man,
2
stop
years of the
Until they
quarterback.
do.
Are y'all basing this off of ESPN
Numbers don't lie
highlights?
until they
I'm
do.
basing it off of eye test.
ESPN highlights, like I said, y'all basing it
no.
off of ESPN
Eye
That's
highlights.
what you go by. You going by it, so why?
No,
what
I
are you
am
going
not.
by then?
I am
What
not.
are you going by then?
This is just the flat out quarterback position, bro. This is
Nah.
reading
That you
defenses.
watch
this
on
is
the ESPN
This is
highlights.
no, that I watched the game.
And they got JJ
On
back.
ESPN, like we do.
I watched the game. Not the
That's what we do.
highlights.
How many
not the
Texas
highlights.
games
the game
you
no
watch?
different than
The
we
game.
do. Come on now.
The game,
I
sir.
watched the game too. And you
Okay,
gonna sit here and tell me?
So for you to say Patrick Mahomes is just
I said he's
just
the
head
better.
and shoulders
He's the
above?
better quarterback.
He's
I
the
didn't
better
say head and
quarterback.
shoulders. That's you. I said he's the better
He's
quarterback
at
of the
least
two.
head above.
y'all.
He's I'll take
Melvin-
over
I'm not-
Watson any day.
2 touchdowns, bro.
That's not even a
Watch
question.
Melvin called it a push.
All right.
I like.
All right. Okay, Melvin can call it a push all he want to.
Deshaun Watson and Pat Mahomes a push. I
No way.
have to go with
No way.
Mahomes if I'm to choose
No
one.
way.
And I like Pat Mahomes a lot.
Not more than Watson.
A lot. Well, I've seen far more of
He
Watson.
got more weapons. Watson was a far better college quarterback.
I was on the Mahomes train when he was at Tech. Then when nobody knew him.
Yeah. Well, Watson was a way better college quarterback.
Yes.
I'm nobody said light years, nobody said head and shoulders. I said if I was to choose today, a better quarterback out of the two is Pat Mahomes. It's Pat.
2 touchdowns.
Hey, if you disagree or agree, let us know on live, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports
In
Talk
Kansas
Radio,
City.
man.
In Kansas City.
I think
Loud.
I think
Once
it's
they
either gonna
start
be-
rolling, 2 touchdowns.
I
bro.
think it's either gonna be
Copy
close.
that.
You going Texans too?
Very close to a blowout. No, I like Chiefs.
Okay. One Texans, all Chiefs. All right. Seahawks against the Packers. Now, this should be a great game. Packers at home.
Yep.
Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
You been?
No.
Maybe we should go.
I want to go to the
27.
top. I want
No.
to go when it's cold.
Yeah.
I want to go out there in December.
Yeah.
When it freezes.
Freezy.
When the town shut down. Night game.
Yeah. That's dope. That'll be dope.
Ooh, God, that's cold. That is
Where is that?
cold.
Wisconsin?
That is frigid.
Yeah, that is cold.
That is frigid.
That is cold.
You got to be a real fan.
Kareem, by the numbers, of course, Pat Mahomes has been the guy. You can't deny.
But numbers don't lie. That's what Quan said. That's what he says.
You can't deny. Sometimes they do. Sometimes numbers do lie.
Well, he said, the numbers
do lie.
Luka's going to be better than LBJ. But we'll talk about that when we get to the NBA.
We'll get to that.
Boy, sit down. Look, man, I got the Packers winning this game at home because it's a home game.
Mm-hmm. Can the Seahawks establish a run game, bro? Like,
well, they got beast mode.
But here's my thing. They picked up Robert Turbin. He's yet to get a carry. It's just what it is.
They're just playing that young kid.
Yes.
He's been getting a lot of carries,
Yes, he's been getting pretty much all the touches.
Yeah.
They
He's been
should keep
getting pretty
playing
much
it,
all the
too.
touches. But
Actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I like Packers.
I think the Packers D line is being underestimated here, bro. I really do.
Yeah.
They got a nice set of D linemen over there, man, that can get the job done, bro. I think they're getting underestimated, bro. I really do.
Until they come to Frisco.
Who, the Packers?
Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already know
Until
that.
they come to Frisco.
Yeah, we already
Boy,
know
y'all.
that. Negated. But
I like the Packers.
I like the Packers at the house, man. Like
Me too.
by 10.
Ooh. Well, it's by
I like 'em by- I like 'em by two
they got
possessions,
the
bro.
money line for
Yeah, I
it.
think their deficiencies will come to a
Sure.
be glaring this game.
So no more
Packers.
Johnny Mathis.
Did you see his hair the other night?
I think
When the helmet
he
came off.
tried.
Young Johnny-
Did you see? No. Did you see him in the
He
post
looked like
game?
Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
Did you see him in the
Haji.
post game?
Haji.
Looks like Haji from Johnny
he do.
Quest.
Yeah, he do.
Did you see him in the post game presser? He looked like a black Pat Riley. Can't even make it.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Wow.
Can't even make it up. bro.
Tragic.
I mean, slick back. You understand
Wow.
me? Blue magic everywhere.
Ooh.
The bergamot. He had bergamot. That's that young bergamot he got in there.
Whoa.
In the
Should be interesting.
In the big tub.
Big tub.
So according to some of us at this table, before we switch off of football, is the Texans are going to beat the Chiefs. Someone at this table said the Titans are going to beat the Ravens. And someone at this table said the Vikings are going to beat the 49ers. This should be interesting.
It's gonna be
No
great.
unanimous on anything.
No.
Well,
No,
actually,
that's-
yeah, it is the last game. See,
Yeah.
everybody thinks Packers are going to win,
Yeah.
which makes me want to change mine.
Ah.
He is
well,
not
that's
gorgeous.
oh, come on, Tamika.
Stop it, Tamika. Stop. Come on, stop.
So,
Light skin, good hair. He gorgeous.
I'm gonna give you an angry
That's
face for that one, Tamika.
that's
That's
the
Lonnie
mantra.
James.
Yeah, the Lonnie
that Lonnie.
Lonnie James.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Boy, Lonnie James is having crying.
Bill
I'm telling
Blockham
you.
Logan, Mr. Steven Singing Sr. in the building, man. Giving you guys the update on playoff football coming up this weekend, man.
Sir.
We're going to switch gears to the NBA real quick before we get out of here, man. Kyle Kuzma is still amongst trade talks. What do you do, Laker fans?
Nothing.
Why?
I wouldn't
Is that
do
true?
anything.
I
Nothing.
wouldn't trade him.
Nothing. You don't do nothing.
Who you gonna trade him
I
for?
would-
Especially when they talking about getting Robert Covington.
I mean,
Rocco.
he's good.
Look,
He's a
I
good
like- I
shooter.
like him.
He's Rocco
He's a
now?
better defender.
Is he Rocco?
He's
He's
a better.
Rocco
He's a
now.
better defender.
Yes, he's definitely a better defensive player.
Rocco.
A better three-point shooter.
Yes.
No.
And all you have to do is give up Kuz, DeMarcus
But that's
Cousins,
all he can
and Quan's favorite point guard
Quinn.
from over.
Oh, Cook.
Cook.
Yeah.
Cook.
That's what the
I'm
deal. That's
not-
what the.
Yeah.
Say it
And,
again.
and how much money is he coming with?
Quinn Cook, DeMarcus Cousins, Kyle Kuzma
How
to
mu-
the Minnesota
how much money he coming
Timberwolves
with?
For
for Rocco.
How much money he coming with?
Rocco?
I think that's a good look,
Rocco,
though.
didn't he just sign a
Rocco's got a very nice deal.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
This
he
is
do.
why I'm asking.
Rocco
did.
got a very nice
Yo.
deal.
Yeah.
Philly did that
4
boy
years,
right.
$62 million.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Philly did him right and made it
Y'all know
retro.
how much?
on
Y'all
him,
know
too.
how much Kyle Kuzma make a year? $2 million.
$2 million.
$2 million.
Yeah.
How about Quinn Cook?
Thousands.
About $1 million.
Yeah.
Maybe.
About $1 million.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And
How about
boots.
DeMarcus Cousins?
About $1 million.
About $1 million.
Yeah.
It don't even out. Stop.
He has 3 years left on this contract.
Stop it,
30,
guys.
35 million.
Stop it.
Covington
Quit.
does. Covington does. Yeah.
Quit.
That's a bad deal.
Dang, man.
That is a terrible
That's
deal.
a bad deal.
It's a horrible deal.
You know,
Stop.
I'm telling you who they should go get. And they ain't got to give
They
up
need
nobody
to give a
for.
life coach. You can pay him $50,000 a year to go work with Kuzma.
I think the dude ain't just had time to play.
He's
It's
been
too
hurt all
early for
year.
this.
What type of
Dude's
music?
been hurt all year.
What type of music has he been listening to lately? Because I'm looking at his dress, his looks,
Migos.
Oh, God.
and he gets on
I
the
don't
court,
know what
and
it is,
he's not the
brother.
Kuzma of old. He looks like he should have been a part of that trade, and y'all kept Bi.
That wasn't
Bi
offered.
wasn't gonna fit in.
I know.
Bi.
That wasn't gonna fit in.
Nobody.
That was not offered.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be honest though.
B.I.
A
was
lot
not
of
gonna
Laker
fit in with this
fans
team.
last year that you guys were okay with getting rid of Bi and Lonzo and all,
I've been loving B.I.
but nobody wanted to get. But don't trade Kuz is all we heard. But don't trade Kuz. Don't trade Kuz. Keep Kuz. What is Kuz doing? Why is it silent all of a
It's
sudden?
too early.
I said
Kuz
B.I.
has
over
been
Kuz from
hurt.
day one.
Kuz for Bogdanovich.
He hasn't really been
That ain't
playing
gonna
until
happen
his
either.
I
full
got my
game.
B.I. jersey on right now.
What
No,
happened, bro? It's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
it's just
Which is
no.
Danny
Just
Green
just
jersey
like
now.
this, like Aaron Rodgers told it. Man, relax. But Kuz, you can see Kuz's attitude is different. He's
It
playing
is
like
different,
he's
bros.
angry. He's angry, but you know what, dude? Let it, man. You're a grown man, dude. Just let it go.
Grow
It's a business.
up.
Just play
Figure
ball,
it out.
dude.
Figure it out.
Figure it out,
Yeah.
grown
Yeah.
man.
Figure it out.
And
So-
stay off Twitter.
So let me tell you who needs to figure it
Get
out.
rid of your
Is
trainer.
that, is that Kevin Love who needs to figure it out over in Cleveland? Because he completely threw a temper tantrum that I've
did.
never seen him do before.
I was watching the Cleveland game before I left.
Please tell us what happened in that play, bros.
Yo, Austin Carr is by far the funniest. Y'all gotta listen. If y'all watch Cleveland games, which I know is seldom, but if you watch Cleveland games on League Pass, please just
Yeah.
listen to Austin Carr,
Yeah.
man. He is no doubt
Yeah.
the Booger McFarlane of the NBA.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not even a debate.
It's not a
just
debate.
listen to him.
He's-
just
In the
listen to him, bro.
He's tragic.
He is Captain Obvious,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But
He is
anyway, man.
hilarious. His voice. Crazy.
Kevin Love,
Mm.
he coming with too much money, man. So and he's older. So I'm not certain if any teams really want to take him on. No contenders anyway. Really want to take him on because their salary cap numbers are already.
Well, he got mad at his point
He's
guard.
desperate.
He got mad at his
Yeah.
point guard the other night.
He's desperate. That was an act
you
of
see it?
desperation.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like
That
that was
was-
like cry me up out of here.
That
That's
was
what was.
that's knowing
man.
the trade deadline has moved up closer to what it is.
No, it would stop dribbling. Give me the ball right now.
Yeah.
It makes no sense why you should be taking this long to make a play.
How did Jimmy Butler get out of Minnesota?
Through a temper tantrum.
Yeah. Made it so they had to trade him. Kevin Love doing the same thing. That's all he doing. The
He's
same
no Jimmy
thing.
Butler.
Well-
no, he's not.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're looking at the West right now, and I'm looking at how the Spurs are playing as of late, I wouldn't mind going to get Kevin Love and adding him to that squad over there.
Good. That would be good for them.
Kevin Love.
He's a
in-
pop guy, and
what
you
squad
know,
you
and
said?
Giving him who
on
you
the San
giving up for
Antonio
him, though?
Spurs.
Who you giving up for him though?
Well,
That's a
they
little
was
tough.
they was going to
Give
trade
DeRozan.
DeMar earlier.
Give up.
They
give
was
up
talking
the-
about
No,
trading DeRozan.
absolutely
DeRozan.
not.
They
No,
was
that
talking
ain't-
about
DeRozan's
trading DeMar
garbage.
earlier.
He was slightly in trade talks.
What about Kevin Love in the Heat?
I don't know
They
if
don't have
they
anything to
need
give.
him right now.
I don't
and
think
they don't
they
have
need him.
anything to give. They,
In the East,
they got a lot
that'll
of young
push
dudes.
them.
They got a lot of young dudes on small contracts.
But that'll push them right to the right to.
He can go right to Philly and play.
And clearly, Dan Gilbert don't give
They
a
need
damn
help.
about salary. Clearly, he doesn't.
No, you don't.
Well, that's
He don't
Love
even care
fault.
about winning. Why would he
I mean,
care about
Love-
salary?
that's
Love
tragic.
got the bag, but he should have thought more carefully about it because he should only took a 3-year deal.
They're trying to get rid of Tristan Thompson. Also,
Good luck.
get his money off the books.
Good luck.
Bless him.
No,
Good
that's
luck.
your guy though.
Bless him. They can't get rid of him. They're not going to get rid of him. Too much
They're
money
not.
coming with him.
Way too much money.
Bless him.
But isn't that LeBron's fault for getting them guys paid? Didn't he negotiate their contracts?
It's Tristan Thompson's fault for rebounding so well in their finals.
Him and Dellavedova.
Dellavedova, man. Tristan Thompson was the third best player on the team. God bless him. I don't even think he's the third best player on that team right now.
No.
You got You got Love.
Love.
And you got Caspis. Caspis is better.
Yeah.
He's a better player right now.
Love's trade is gonna be shocking.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm telling you, the right team step up, man. What about him in Portland?
Or what about him in Golden State getting ready for your boy Steph Curry and Klay Thompson to come back next year?
That'll be a rejuvenation. Interesting.
That's a good look.
Get him in city.
That's a low.
For D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's the only thing they got to trade.
Get rid of Draymond Green.
That's a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Well, the best thing, if he keep going like he's going, he'll get his wish by Cleveland just waving him.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, they ain't gonna wait.
That ain't gonna happen.
He got too much.
Who?
Blake on
they
his
still
tongue.
would-
Where
They're still paying.
would Draymond Green go? I was looking at a stat today.
Good.
The Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets.
Let's talk about it.
The Brooklyn Nets. 97%
That's tragic.
of their shots are either right at the rim or behind the 3-point line. Nothing in between. No mid-range jumper at all. No mid-range game.
That might be the
period.
whole league.
That could possibly be the whole league, but they used the Brooklyn Nets as an example toward the analytics side of things. I found that to be astonishing.
That quite possibly could be the entire league.
It could be, but I'm not sure it's that overwhelming though, because you got a lot of teams in this league that actually have bigs that can score in the post and mid range. So that may not be to a T, but to even have a team where 96% of the shots are from one of two places, nothing in between. That's insane to me. The mid-range game has left completely.
I don't know. DeMar DeRozan has it still.
He has it, but we talking
his
about.
mid-range
I love it. We talking about one or two guys that can still get the job done from the mid-range. In the entire NBA.
Bring Big Dog back.
This is the
KD,
whole
when
league. Give me
KD
Antonio McDyess.
when KD comes back, it'll
KD
be
got a
back.
mid-
It'll
his
be
mid-range.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But my God.
Well,
Because he's about getting buckets.
where are all
From
of
anywhere.
the Kyrie Irving
Apologists. No, not apologists.
No, they're not apologists.
No, the bashers
No,
They said-
they were riders, D-riders.
that said, no, we just gonna call it like it is. Dan Wilson, make this phone call, man. We got 5 minutes left. This is the man that said that the Brooklyn Nets were better without Kyrie Irving. They played some inspired basketball for a nice little stretch there. Since then, they've dropped 7 in a row.
But they are better without him.
Are they?
Yes.
Okay. 7 in a row on the L side tells me different.
Yeah, I'm
7, not 2.
I'm going with the only reason I'm going with the eye test in this one is because I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nets basketball, and they play better team ball without Kyrie.
Celtics did too.
And so look at the Celtics now without Kyrie.
Yeah, we can clearly say the Celtics, right? Coupled with maturity from the young guys.
The player that swapped made that happen.
Kimba. Kimba's just
Well,
that
no,
dude.
actually before that, when Kyrie was out, they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, but Kyrie's sitting in the
I think
that is
was
true.
on, I think that was on sure will. Honestly, bro, I do. I think that was on sure will. All them dudes was super duper young. You had Terry Rozier. That was just like he was trying to prove his point. He was playing for a contract, bro.
Yeah.
Terry Rozier was playing for a contract. So he was giving his. Have we heard from Terry Rozier since? No. The answer is no.
He's been playing good this year.
Has he?
Yeah.
Really? When he gets on the court,
He's had a couple games.
He's had a
couple good
All the
games.
games I've been watching, he's been playing good.
Yeah, the games I watched, he's been
last couple
sitting
weeks.
next to the coach on the bench.
There you go, Michael Jordan.
So
What you gave up and what you got.
it's tough, man. But,
Interesting, man, because it's just been a lot of different dynamics in the NBA, man, and
He's averaging 18, 4 and 4.
yeah.
do Terry?
Yes.
He hasn't missed any games either. 39 games.
Yeah, every time I saw him, he was,
Nah,
he
he's been
was
balling.
on
Me
the
too.
bench,
Me too.
bro.
Me too.
Yeah. Every time I saw him, he was on the bench.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. NBA is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Rest in heaven to David Stern.
Yes, indeed.
If we haven't said it on the air,
Made it possible for generational wealth
Man,
money.
I'm telling you.
boy, he changed the game.
The league was
Yes.
worth $165 million when he took over.
Yeah,
He made
When he
young
died,
men
it
be
was
able to
worth
take
so
care of their
Holy.
grandkids.
$1 billion. He definitely opened up the floodgates internationally and
By the time he
globally.
retired, it was worth
Yeah,
$7
and globally. So David Stern leaves us, man.
You got 25-year-old cats can take care of their grandkids.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And this will give you something to think about as we close the show out. Is why is it that the All-Star Game
Oh, boy.
votes are getting
I hate it.
completely ridiculous?
I hate it.
Steph Curry is leading one
That's
of the
crazy.
leading
He's
vote
top
getters.
three. He's top 3.
And he hasn't played more than 2.5 games. Man, stop it.
When did he break his wrist?
Sit down.
Like game 3 or
It was
4.
like game 3 or 4,
That's
bro.
tragic.
That's super
But
tragic.
I mean,
He's
that's what
third
fans
leading
do.
vote getter.
That's,
This is
that's
I
what
hate
fans do,
Taco
man.
hate
Fall
it.
has a lot of votes.
I hate
That's-
it.
Come on, dog.
And I like that. I'm cool with Taco. I
I
like
hate
that,
it.
man. I like that, man.
Taco
I
Ball.
like that. I like it. It's a good story. I like it, man. The
It's a
cat-
horrible story.
I think the kid deserve a chance.
No,
man.
not in the All-Star.
Who?
game.
But that's
Taco?
This is what he.
listen,
Hold on, who is he talking about?
Taco Fall.
Taco Fall.
Take his name.
This is
But
the
listen.
job that he deserves
But
in the
listen,
All-Star game.
But listen, this
To throw the ball up at center
Listen,
court
this-
and watch everybody
this
else.
is
play.
what
Tragic.
David
This
Stern
old
has done.
sentimental.
This is what David Stern has done.
Alexander
This-
O'Neal,
This
sentimental.
this is his legacy of having fans
Play sentimental.
vote.
Play sentimental,
I
please.
hate it. No,
Dog, you're done.
The Alexander O'Neal version.
Play sentimental, player.
Done,
Alexander
man.
The
O'Neal.
Alexander
done.
O'Neal version.
Great story.
Why would you
Melo with
put
the game winner too, man?
Why would you put Melo with the game winners? Why would you put Taco Fall in the All-Star game? That sounds retarded.
Well, he'll play in the rookie game. That's it. That's all he
Okay,
deserves
he
to
can play in the
in.
rookie game.
That's all he deserves to play.
No, he needs to
Don't
play
get me
in the
wrong.
celebrity
He
game.
deserved to play in the rookie
No,
game.
no.
Probably doesn't even deserve that.
He
No.
just got his
what-
first point like 2 weeks ago.
Like
Nah,
they,
man.
Like they were pushing for the crowd. They were pushing
How many more-
for Brad Stevens to even put him in the game
I mean,
at
y'all
one
are
point,
Taco
bro.
Bell in
Y'all
the
are
rookie
crazy.
game
Yes, you
before.
will. We're not
Taco
doing this.
Tuesday.
Shouts out to Girl Chat Sports.
Taco
Mo
Tuesday.
and Mel,
Yes,
Mel and
indeed.
Mo.
Checking in.
We appreciate
Shout out to
y'all.
Unnamed
Yeah,
Sport.
we love y'all. Unnamed Sports.
Man.
So yeah, man, this is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan,
Yeah.
Don't say
Steven
his name, don't say
Senior.
his
Man, look, stay
what that
tuned
is. Hey,
for
man, you took my name.
more
Your
Let the
name's
Ball
up.
Bounce Sports Talk Radio this
Play sentimental on the
Saturday.
way out.
This Saturday, man, at 2 p.m., man.
Yes, indeed.
Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man, and share the live feed, please. Right now, take a
did
second
I
to
say
share
it?
it. We're at
How
the
did I
end of the
say it?
show, but still share
did I
the
say
show,
it?
please.
Yes, indeed, man.
Your guy, Dre Bailey,
Great
Man, Goose
story.
Bill Blockham Logan, Steven Singing
What
Senior.
that is? What
And
that
guess what,
is?
man? If you scared,
The Funk Doc.
Don't put Taco Fall in the All-Star.
The Funk Dino.